Well, we're back talking storage solutions for 24 and up razors, and today we've got a good one that I really want to show you guys. Let's get it. Now, the product we're going to show you today is this. This is absolutely pretty dang neat. And I want to mention, first off, this is not sponsored by any means. This was not given to me. None of this. I mean, this is something we had purchased ourselves. I've already got installed on the 2-seater, been using it, testing it. I really want to show you guys this because, you know, you look at things online and you're really not sure how they're built or what they're like, the quality of them. And I was really unsure about these. For $68, which if you can get them for $60, if you get a different color in this, which we'll go through here in a bit, I want to see how good it really was. Now, for those of you wondering, where does this thing go? Well, it happens to go down here in this little cubby hole. So if you have a poor man's edition like me, or even a Ultimate, which I believe has the opening there, this doesn't fit a premium because I believe the premiums, you have a radio there. But this is going to go in that spot. Really, the problem too with this whole deal down here is the fact that it's not a great storage space. I mean, like if you want to throw your phone in there, you know, I have a pretty big phone though, which is I think this is S24 Ultra. It don't really fit. And I can tell you, yes, I have that. But the reality is when I'm out riding and I start filming stuff, like if I get my phone out to film a little bit of something, this is kind of a pain in the butt. I mean, to take in and out a bunch. So a lot of times, like if I'm doing something quick and I know I'm getting a couple shots, I'll try to throw it in there. But like I said, it doesn't fit, it falls and creates a problem. But this is super nice and super easy, and it slides right into place and gives you really a really nice storage area. Now, the cool thing about this is too, is it's dust proof and waterproof. Now there's the screws there, but also this big phone, there's 2 shelves as well, which we'll get into in a second. But look at that, it completely fits in there so easy. So now this is 3D printed, but I've got to say it actually looks really, really good for 3D print. We got 2 of these. I've already got one in the 2-seater that has been installed, put in. This is the only one that even had, I don't know if you notice, there's like a line right here. Not even a big issue. This is on the bottom. You can't see none of this anyway, but this is the only difference. I noticed the other one's a little bit smoother right there, but overall this thing is really quite nice. So the back side you can see there, and the front side has the Razor logo in it. And the cool thing about the Razor logo is you can get it multiple colors. Now, if you just want it to be solid black, you save, I think it's $8. I want to say it's $60.99 versus $67.99 for the color, but they got multiple colors. And if you're wondering how crisp it is, honestly, it's pretty dang crispy. So here's the other thing. This company also makes, I think there's like 3 or 4 different versions of this. You have the fully enclosed edition, which we have here, with a nice hinge setup, hinge pins, as well as the latches that fold over. So this is considered dust proof or dust tight and watertight. So you completely kind of seal it up, which is nice. I can throw my phone in there. I can throw my wallet in there. I can throw a lot of things in there that I don't have to worry about getting wet. It doesn't matter because this is going to keep it. Now, the way they're doing that is, if you notice, there's actually a really nice foam right here on the front. So the other thing that they're doing too, I don't know if you notice or not, these channels in here. So what they've got going on is these channels are interlocking to each other. So it really provides a nice, first off, it's not really a seal necessarily there because there's no rubber there on the top, but it gives you a nice edge to start with. Then you have another step with the bottom actually sealing up against the foam. And the other nice thing too is you've got 2 of these. Now, if you want to take this out, you can take it out and run just one big opening, but you have the option to throw in your shelf here and give yourself 2 sets of storage spaces. So padded on the bottom there, and it's padded in the back. So really a quite nice setup that I'm really happy with. And for, you know, I've got door bags, you've got the center console, but this adds just a super quick, easy, a couple latches, boom, pull it out and done. So I really like this setup. And honestly, the install is super, super simple. There is one thing you want to be careful of, like if you're using a screw gun, you don't want to screw too tight, but all you have is basically 2 screws that hold it in. If you want to see how well it holds in, let's head over here. All right, so here we are in the 2-seater, and well, you can see it's in there very, very secure. And boom, get into it, get what you need to out of it. Boom, boom, done. So it really, really does add a nice extra bit of storage. Now, like I said, there's a few different options in there. There's some that have just an open front with a little like mesh in it. There's actually they even make a switch panel to go here, which if you know the RZRs, I mean, you've got some switches here and you've got a couple spots down here. But like in mine, I've pretty much filled all these up. I think I got one available left and I've already got one of these taken. So the switch panel is really quite cool, but you have to decide, would you rather have more switches or would you rather have the extra storage? In this case, to me, the storage really, I mean, I don't plan on adding any more that need switches in my machine. So the storage is going to work really well and has worked really well in the two-seater. So let me show you guys how simple and easy it really is to install. Like I said, you've got 2 bolts, 2 screws, Phillips head. That is all you've got to do to put this thing in and you're done. All right, so to install this thing, you literally slide it all the way in like that. So up underneath down here in the back, you're going to see a knob here and a knob here. I've actually got a screw already started in that one. And literally all you're going to do is take and put the screw in there, put your other screw in here, and then screw them in. Now, like I said, I'm going to use an impact, but I highly suggest you do it very, very, very carefully, okay? I don't want to iterate that too much. Do not over tighten it because you're going from plastic to plastic. And what will happen is you can pull it into the actual box too much and then you puncture into the box, which then, well, it leads the screw into the box. So if you don't feel confident in being able to easily use the impact, just use a screwdriver, all right? I'm just impatient, all right? That's just me. There we go. So there we have it, couple minutes, you got it installed. And like I said, this thing holds quite a bit of stuff in here. Like for instance, my big phone can go on top, my wallet can go on the bottom, my keys, and there's still tons of room. So overall, I'm really impressed with it. It's been good in the 2-seater, so I went ahead and installed it the 4-seater. I just want to show you guys, yes, it's 3D printed, but honestly, it's very nicely done, very nicely done. Honestly, I wasn't expecting to be as nice as it looked, to be honest, but I really am happy with how it turns out. How it overall looks, it just, well, it looks good to me. Looks really good in here. And like I said, it gives you that extra functionality of a hole that was not that great to begin with. So I'll put a link down below. Like I said, it's not sponsored or anything, but if you guys want to pick this thing up, I'll definitely put a link down below. Check it out. I appreciate you all for watching. Stay tuned. We'll see you on the next one.